It's official. Meghan Markle stripped of royal title and banned from the UK. The royal family has taken the unprecedented step of stripping Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, of her royal title and banning her from entering the United Kingdom. This stunning move comes after years of tension and controversy surrounding the American-born former actress and her husband, Prince Harry. But before we continue, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell for updates. The decision was announced earlier this week by Buckingham Palace in a terse statement. Her Royal Highness the Duchess of Sussex has had her royal status revoked with immediate effect. Additionally, the Duchess has been declared persona non grata in the United Kingdom and will be prohibited from entering the country moving forward. The statement went on to cite Meghan's repeated disregard for royal protocol, disparaging comments about the monarchy, and actions deemed damaging to the crown as the reasons behind the decision. It's an absolutely stunning fall from grace for a woman who just a few years ago was celebrated as a modern, biracial addition to the stuffy, centuries-old British royal family. So how did we get here? The roots of Meghan's downfall can be traced back to her whirlwind romance, courtship, and marriage to Prince Harry in 2018. From the beginning, Meghan was an outsider, a divorced American actress who seemed to have little understanding or respect for the rigid traditions of the royal family. Her first major misstep came during her wedding, when she insisted on walking herself partway down the aisle, rather than being escorted by her future father-in-law, Prince Charles. This was seen by many royal insiders as a brazen act of defiance against royal custom. And it was just the beginning. In the months and years that followed, Meghan continued to ruffle feathers within the palace. She and Harry demanded more privacy and autonomy than previous royal couples. They broke royal protocol by choosing to keep the birth of their first child, Archie, largely private. Meghan was also widely criticized for the exorbitant cost of renovations to the couple's official residence, Frogmore Cottage. Perhaps Meghan's most damaging move, however, came in 2021 when she and Harry sat down for a bombshell interview with Oprah Winfrey. In the televised tell-all, the couple made a series of explosive allegations against the firm, including claims of racism and emotional neglect. The interview was seen by many as a gross betrayal of the royal family and a blatant attempt to undermine the monarchy. Things only got worse from there. In the aftermath of the interview, Meghan continued to grant interviews and write opinion pieces that were highly critical of the royals. She also became increasingly vocal about her political views, weighing in on issues like abortion rights and the January 6th attack on the U.S. Capitol. All of this was seen as a major breach of royal protocol, which traditionally requires members of the family to remain publicly neutral on political matters. Finally, the last straw appears to have come earlier this year when Meghan made disparaging comments about Queen Elizabeth II during a podcast interview. Palace insiders say this was the final nail in the coffin, and prompted the Queen herself to demand that Meghan's royal status be revoked. In the wake of the announcement, reactions have been mixed. Supporters of Meghan have decried the decision as cruel and vindictive, arguing that the royals are simply punishing Meghan for speaking her truth. Critics, on the other hand, have praised the move, saying that Meghan's repeated disregard for royal tradition and open hostility toward the monarchy made her position untenable. One former royal aide summed up the sentiment, telling reporters, "Meghan had her chance, but she blew it." The Windsors are an ancient institution with centuries of tradition, and frankly, she never seemed to grasp or respect that. You can't just waltz in and start changing things to suit your personal agenda. As for what's next for Meghan, it remains to be seen. She and Harry have already stepped back from their royal duties and moved to California. Now, with her title stripped and a ban on entering the UK, Meghan's ties to the monarchy have been completely severed. Some speculate that she may try to leverage her celebrity status to launch a career as a political activist or social influencer. Others wonder if she and Harry may choose to simply retreat from public life altogether. Whatever path she chooses, there's no doubt that this saga represents a dramatic downfall for a woman who was once heralded as the fresh, modern face of the British royal family. Only time will tell if Meghan can recover from this latest setback. But one thing is certain, her relationship with the Windsors appears to be irreparably damaged. The crown has spoken, and Meghan Markle's reign as a royal is officially over.